Hey guys, it's been a long time, but it looks like winter has finally left and spring's on its way. It's April 2nd in southeast Michigan, and I want to show you a really good wild edible that you can find anytime from late fall all the way through the spring. And it's called common evening primrose. So come on in and take a look. Now it's easy to spot. The plant has other edible parts in the fall and the late summer. You can eat these pods and the seeds inside. If you've heard of evening primrose oil, that's the seeds of this plant are what they make evening primrose oil out of. So it's easy to spot the plant once it's died back, because you'll see these tall, dry stalks with the seed pods on them if you want to come in close and kind of get a close look at that. Fairly distinct. I want to show you guys how to identify it when the plant's not growing, because that's the time you're going to harvest the part we're harvesting today. You just got to look around. Once we find a stand of these old dead branches, just look around for the young basil plants, and it may take a minute, but we'll find some here. I found a little one right here, but I'm looking for one, hoping to find one a little bigger. Here we go. Yeah, this one's kind of small, but the roots don't go too deep, so as long as you got a little garden trowel, it's easy to harvest them. That's a small root, somewhat like a carrot or a parsnip. Now the top, this will end up growing up into one of these dead dry plants this year. But you see how it has the red tinge on the leaves? And you see how the central vein is really light, almost white in color? You can really see it here. And then if we take this, usually when I'm out hiking I keep my garden trowel and a little pocket knife with me, so I can do this kind of stuff if I happen to stumble onto things. Now I'm betting we can cut that top off and just replant it, and it'll likely grow. But if you look in there, hopefully you can see there's sort of a red tinge to the outside of this root, and in the very center there's a thin, stringy, woody core. So what we would do with this is just lightly scrape it. The dirt and outer part comes off real easy. Flip it around here, get the other side. Now you can see that red that I'm talking about up towards the top. That's one of the key features to identify this plant. Because just because you have common evening primrose from last year here doesn't mean that all the little rosettes in the ground, are going to be common evening primrose. So you need to be able to identify the root as well. That's why I'm showing the features. Scrape this off the best we can, and then come on over here. Another thing I never leave home without is my water bottle these days. Take a swig. It's nice because I have a good fresh source of water to wash these roots off with. You know, say I'm out like I am right now and I'm getting kind of hungry. Just clean that up best I can. Get rid of that woody core. It's a very thin core, so there's not much to get rid of. And you can eat these raw, or you can cook them like a carrot or whatever. This is actually the first time I've ate these. So I figured, I found a nice big stand of them, and I figured I'd take the opportunity to show you. I'm really familiar with this plant. I've known about this plant for 3 years, and finally got the nerve up to give it a taste, and it's really good. I mean, it's excellent raw. I mean, it's tender, it's not disagreeable in any way. The only thing we noticed is when we ate it for the first time is it has a little bit of almost like a radish, kind of a little bit of that radish heat, and you'll kind of feel it in the back of your throat, kind of itching a little bit or tingly. But after about a half hour, me and the person I'm with, we ate one, and within about a half an hour or so, that itchiness went away. Would you say?
Yep.
So there you go, common evening primrose. It's another common, abundant, wild edible that can be found year-round. You can harvest the roots from any time the plant dies back all the way until the following year before the plant starts growing up again. And then of course it has other edible parts during the spring and summer as well. So there you go, common evening primrose. It's one I've been wanting to show you guys for a while, but I had never actually tried it myself until today. So now that I've tried it, I want to share it with you, and that's it. As always, thanks for watching, and thanks for all the comments and support. Well, we may be living in an age of high tension wires and busy roadways, but that still doesn't mean we can't get out in nature and enjoy what nature has to offer. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of those common evening primrose roots home with us, and we're gonna cook them up and see how they taste cooked. And again, thanks for watching, and thanks for all the comments and support.